Let me say this right from the start. If you're here to tell me it's PvP or go play something else or skill issue, save it. This video is not for you. This is for the people who log into Arc Raiders because they love the world, the atmosphere, the exploration, the PvE, the quests, and the feeling of being a small human in a hostile machine-dominated landscape. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. A huge part of this community doesn't play Arc Raiders for PvP. They tolerate it, they endure it, they work around it, and the longer this game exists without a PvE-only option, the more that group will disappear. If you actually play this game, not theory craft on Reddit, not farming clips from Twitch or YouTube, but if you actually play it, you know what I'm talking about. You meet people who help you clear arcs, drop blueprints, voice chat, don't shoot, voice chat friendly, mind their own business and let you mind yours, or work together, killing a bigger arc. This is not rare, this is common, and every single time I meet someone like that, the same sentence come up. Man, I love everything about this game except the PvP and the rats. Different voices, different raids, same message. That should already tell you something about where the soul of the game actually is. Let me tell you about a raid that genuinely stuck with me, and it was one of the reasons I made this video. So it was a beautiful evening in Berry City. The lighting was perfect, the atmosphere was calm, the map felt alive. I helped some players with some arcs, I cleared some wasps and hornets with randoms, exchanged greetings, thank yous, got greeted back, no tension, no paranoia, just people playing the game. Then I went exploring alone, and then in a dark staircase, barely visible, there was a dude waiting. The moment he saw me, he shot. I was down instantly, and I asked him one simple question. Why? Now, I know the elitists are already typing, it's PvP, and I'm ignoring that argument completely because what he said next matters to me more than any design buzzword. Told me he didn't care anymore. That he used to be friendly, he used to help people, drop blueprints, team up, until people started backstabbing him over and over and over again. He didn't even finish me, he just downed me and left. And in that moment something clicked. It was not a villain, it was not a rat, it was not a bad guy. This was a burned out hero. Here's the part people don't want to hear. Nice players don't stay nice forever. Everyone has limits. You can only be betrayed so many times before you stop trusting. You know what they say, you either die hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And that's true, I don't blame them. This game creates this transformation. It pushes players into it. If nothing changes, Arc Raiders will slowly become PvP first, questing second, lore last. Another battle royale adjacent experience where exploration is inefficient, helping others is risky, trust is punished, shooting first is optimal, and that's tragic. We already have a bunch of those games, but because this game is so much more than PvP. Every time I say this game needs PvE, someone says PvE would only be boring. And honestly, if you get bored that easily, you probably have too much time on your hands. You'll get bored no matter what. That's not a game problem, that's a lifestyle problem. Not everybody wants constant adrenaline, constant paranoia, constant tension. I already have tension in real life. I don't need it injected into every lobby. So let's talk about who doesn't want PvE. People who play 10-12 hours a day, streamers, content creators, people who turn this game into a job. And what percentage of the player base is that? Exactly. Most players are casual, they log in after work, they want to explore, they want to progress, they want to enjoy the game, and they're being pushed into a corner. Let's look at the facts. There are over 70 quests in this game. How many require killing another player? 0. No one. Even daily quests don't say kill or down. They say deal damage. That's not an accident. Those are design signals. The game itself is telling you what is actually about. Some people just refuse to listen. Try playing with friends who started. You queue up as a trio, you run into squads that shoot on sight. What exactly are they supposed to enjoy? They can't explore, they can't learn, they can't breathe. This is not challenging, this is punishing. And punishment without rewards kills games. Let me be crystal clear. I don't want PvE because I'm bad at PvP. I want PvE because the PvE side of this game is fucking incredible and it's being suffocated. There is no requirement to PvP. No quest demands it. No system rewards it meaningfully. It exists only to create tension. And not everybody wants that. And I think most players don't want that. So I'll say it one last time. Our creators needs a PvE only mode. Not because PvP is evil. Not because skill is the issue. But because this game is bigger than PvP. If you disagree, that's fine. I don't really care. Critical out.